Right,
Welcome to Mongolia!
Or not. Right, so we haven't vlogged on camera in a while. Basically because we've been, there's been the world's most almighty cock-up at the Mongolian border. So we've been sort of trying to recover after that. Basically, we arrived at the Mongolian border on Saturday night, which was, hang on, it's Thursday today, so 6 days ago.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking hell, 6 days ago. Saturday night, just after it closed, well, about 2 hours after it closed. So we camped out on the border, literally around 10 metres from the gate, expecting to pass next morning, as soon as it opened at 9 o'clock. Which is what the guy said. It was open at 9 o'clock.
9 till 6 daily.
9 till 6 daily.
Except Sundays.
Turns out, except Sundays, yeah. We woke up the next day, it's like 7:30. Nathan wake up, no, it's not open for another hour and a half, okay. 9 o'clock came, Nathan wake up, no, it's only 1 minute 9 by my watch, not due to open for a minute. Like, okay, 9 o'clock came, 9:30 came, 10 o'clock came, and it's like, is the border actually open on Sundays? Like, we don't know. Stood outside the car, and there's this lad there from Moscow as well, this hitchhiker. Like, hi guys, it's like, is the border open today? It's like, no, up tomorrow at 9. Like, oh shit. Like, so it's not open on Sundays, is it? No. Okay. So we decided to camp out all Sunday there, basically because we had no option other than to camp out there all Sunday. So we just pulled the car in front of the gates, supposed to be dead, and then put some tea on. Joined later by 2 or 3 girls, and then the queue started wrapping up behind us at the border. So we're joined by 10 teams from the Asia race, another transcontinental sort of road race, but they had their funky 4x4s, all the gear, massive tyres, tents on the roof, the world's supply of tools. We were still first.
They went past us in Kazakhstan, but we got to the border before.
I know, they went past us in Kazakhstan and we beat somehow the Mongolian border. But anyway, yeah. So we waited all Sunday, and then
woke up Monday morning, we were third in the queue.
Monday morning we were third in the queue because 2 people from Kazakhstan and somehow their cars in sideways in the smallest space between us and the gate. But I was still third. There's a 1.5 kilometre queue behind us waiting to get in.
Counted 45 cars before we went to sleep. So there's probably more when we woke up.
Well, there's definitely more because we could see the end of the queue before we went to sleep, and the next morning when we woke up we couldn't see the end of the queue and went to the horizon. So there was, a kilometre and a half worth of queue. So we went through the Russian border, no problem. Took maybe an hour, mostly emptying the car and checking everything. Then got in front of the Mongolian side of the border.
Read the Foreign Office travel advice, which said you may...
Not quite yet. We've got the Mongolian side of the border, and suddenly it was a lunch break, so we had to wait for an hour before you could do anything.
No, I read the Foreign Office advice before that said you may be charged a small fee to get your car to enter Mongolia. Yeah. And then we got charged 50 rubles, so that must be the small fee.
Oh, 50 rubles at the decontamination. Yeah. So we arrived at the Mongolian border, we got charged 50 rubles to decontaminate the car, and that must be the small fee. Then we got the main passport office, like, right, sorry, lunch break, you have to wait an hour. It's like, shit, okay, fair enough. You have to wait an hour, at least we're in Mongolia now.
You slept in the car, read up on all yurts and etiquette, checked the phrase book, some phrases, woke you up when the car started coming in.
Yeah. So then customs opened again, went through passport control, got passport stamped, got visa stamped. Then, as I'm the named driver, they took me through the customs officer. You have to pay fee to enter Mongolia. Okay, right, no problem. Expecting, something like we had in Uzbekistan or Turkmenistan. And then it's like, it's supposed to sign a scale by age of your car and, by size of engine. Like, you need to pay 8,700,000 tugas. That's about $4,500 in cash up front. You then get this back when you leave the country, minus a $20 admin charge. Like, sorry, say again. How much? 8,700,000 2 grand. It's like, yeah, we haven't got that much money. Definitely not in cash. We have maybe $400 between us.
We just changed $30 worth into Tigrets, so...
We didn't have nowhere near that amount in cash. It's like, well, there is a problem then. Well, yeah, there is a problem. I mean, how the hell are we meant to get that much money and enough time to be able to cross the border? Do you take card? No, we don't take card at the border, only cash. It's like, who on earth in their right mind is going to travel around, Asia with $4,500 in cash? Just in case, just to pay into a country. It's just not going to happen. So we spent like a good 3 hours trying to negotiate them to get into the country somehow, and it just was not happening.
Another team turned up, the Somerset Oldgate.
Yeah, the Somerset Oldgate, another team turned up, and because their car's older, they were quoting $6,000 to get into the country. And basically, after we did a bit of investigation and negotiation, it turned out that there'd been some directives sent from head office in Ulan-Ude that exact morning, right, to say that teams for the Mongol Rally and people with old cars would pay the full import excise duty on the car as a temporary deposit or a temporary tax, so we should then get back when they exit the country, and that was to prevent old cars being left in the country illegally. And they were absolutely not budging on this. The head customs guy was really unhelpful, just it's a bit of an arse.
You want to bring a car into my country, you must pay a tax.
Yeah, if you don't pay tax, you go back to Russia. Right, but what happens if you only got a single entry visa to Russia? Once you start into Mongolia, that's it, you're stuck. Not our problem. Actually, is your problem, because once the Russians have let us into this country, they're not going to want to take us back and make it their problem. They're like, nah, it's not our problem. Yeah, it is. But anyway, we're backwards and forwards, and then eventually it's just like, we're not going to get any further, so we just got as much information as we could about the whole situation, and then made a decision to head back to Russia.
Before the border closed.
Yeah, before the border closed. It's an hour's time difference, so by the time we made that decision, we had half an hour to get back to the Russian side of the border, across the 26 kilometres of land, on the Russian side. Couldn't stand out passports and visas, so we got out of Mongolia, and then we broke fucking every route going to get out of Mongolia to the Russian side. We didn't even stand out at the gate properly. The guard even checked my passport, and he certainly got this thing which I was meant to hand in. I don't know what that's for, but yeah, they haven't got that. So yeah, hightailed it across no man's land, the Russian side. I got there 5 minutes before they were meant to close. Got through the gates.
They were the same staff that checked us out. Or how did you see us?
Same staff that was checked us out. They were just looking at us like,
Mister, why do you come back?
Why do you come back? And I got a punch from the Russian side, with like millions of stars on his envelopes came out. It's like, why do you come back? They want $4,500 for us to come to the country. Like, what? And like shaking his head dismally. And they were not happy because they were meant to close at 6, and we got there at 5 to 6, and we didn't get out of there until 4 to 7, so then their staff there needed to process us back through. So yeah, anyway, back into Russia, and then basically do we head through Ulan-Ude by Siberia? So we've now done about 2,500 kilometres in 3 and a bit days. We are about
Do you have 1,500 from the Mongolian border to Ulan-Ude?
I know, yeah, more than that.
You've done 14,500 up to then.
We've done, yeah, we've got more.
Yeah, I know we've done more now, but
yeah.
From the border to Ulan-Ude.
Through Mongolia
Would have been 1,500.
Because we had to go back.
Instead, we had to go 900 kilometres back up the main road to come across, come this way.
Yeah. So
that's like Baikal.
So we've done 2,500 kilometres. We had to go around a big loop back up through the East, and then through down to Ulan-Ude that way, round Lake Baikal, and about 30 kilometres from Ulan-Ude now.
It's wet, it's raining. I had to put a coat on to sit in the car, it's got a leak. I had to drive last night with the window open because the window's steaming up. Decided to pull over and sleep when we went through a puddle. So I went through a puddle on that side and all the water came in through the window at me, which is nice. That was the straw that broke my back. adamant that if anything happens, he's driving on rims.
We smashed our last spare last night. And it was probably smashed like I don't know how many kilometres we did on that tyre. Yeah, this road is fucking horrendous. But nicely.
Front left tyre is still the one we got from England, so we're willing that on.
The front left tyre is the only tyre that has not been changed.
It was back here, but it's still reliable. We moved it forward.
And it's a proper trooper. It's survived all duration
So far.
Other than the fact it's now completely bald, like there is not a single bit of tread in it. It's like it's slick.
Which is what we want in these conditions.
Yeah,
Slicks.
What we want in these conditions. We definitely want that front left tyre. We perfectly slick, so we can drift it around the corners. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've now, what is it? 5 tyres and 2 rims. So it's 3 to 8.
Scale of shame.
We have no spares. To be fair, you did fuck the suspension stabilising mount, and I think fuck the whole bar as well, so technically it's full grip.
What do you mean with the suspension?
I was meaning the anti-roll bar, which you did the suspension mount.
When did I do that? There's no evidence that it's me. There's no evidence it's you.
We found out about that after you were driving, so we've assumed it's you. Just like the roll bar went when I was driving, so we've assumed it's me.
What I think happened with the roll bars, when we had a puncture on that side in Kazakhstan and we lifted it,
yeah.
I think it's because the roll bar was the one that was lifting the car up, and that's what snapped it.
No. The roll bar went when we were driving in Kazakhstan. I remember when I went, whoa, that's gone wobbly, and then we pulled up and it was gone.
Yeah, it probably broke when we just changed the flat. So when we lift, because it's not connected at the back when we do it normally, it would have been the roll bar that was lifting the tyre up. You get what I mean?
No.
Which I'm sure roll bars aren't supposed to do. Yeah, it would have, because it's connected to it, the axle.
Yeah, I know, but it's also steel. Lifting on a jack will not shit.
No, we didn't lift down the jack. We just lifted it because we put the jack and lifted it. Normally, the tyre wouldn't go up because the suspension's broke, but the roll bar's connected, so it would be the roll bar that would have been lifted.
Yeah, it's also steel.
Well, it snapped, so
it snapped when I was driving. When I was underneath changing the tyre, that roll bar was still attached. And when we put the tyre back on, the roll bar was still attached.
Yeah, but it would have weakened it, lifted it.
It wouldn't have weakened it.
Well, it has, because it broke.
Yeah, but that's
You can't say it's steel, because it's broke.
Yeah, but it's not the lifting on the jack that snapped it, it's the driving that snapped it. Lifting on the jack does fuck all.
It would have weakened it, because it's taking the weight of the car. It has, because it's snapped.
It's meant to take the weight of the car.
It's not, because it's snapped.
It's an anti-roll bar, it's meant to take the weight of the car. That's what an anti-roll bar does, it stops it rolling. That's why it's reinforced steel.
But it snaps. It still snaps.
It's the driving, not the jack.
Right, whatever.
Suspension mount, responsible for the anti-roll bar. Easily responsible for the anti-roll bar. Because I went through a massive pothole and then it all went wobbly. Like also, we've now, as a result of my driving today, smashed again the front right, severely dented the front right rim and the rear left rim.
That was already fucked.
Yeah, I was already
hammered.
So that has more dents in it. So, and it's also not the alloy as well as the weaker rim, so it's just the shitty rim. So, there is every possibility that we will be driving a Ulan-Ude on 4 rims. Oh, sorry, 3 rims and 1 tyre that was with us at the beginning. 1 bald tyre that was with us from the UK. Yeah. So that's how things are going so far. However, we will get there. And then you'll abandon me and leave me to drive the 18,000 kilometres home.
Definitely.
On 4 rims.
Because that is annoying me.
What's annoying?
The drip. I'm soaked. I put a coat on to sit in the car.
Also, the most devastating thing about this as well is that this is the first time I've been able to let my beard grow in probably since I was 18, and I've discovered that it's ginger. So, shit. I couldn't give a shit about the car or even getting Ulan-Ude. Now I've got a ginger beard. But,
Karma.
we even go the right way.
Don't have a map. Just point that out. Didn't plan to come through Russia, so we didn't.
Well, no. We did plan to come to Russia.
Just not this bit.
A third of the total route is in Russia, if we include the return leg. And I forgot to bring a map of Russia. So, we have had literally no idea where we're going.
Use the bonnet map.
We've been using the bonnet map, which is not accurate. We've been using a compass to head broadly east. And we've been kind of guessing or playing the world's fastest anagram game. Right? Because we don't speak Russian, we don't read Cyrillic. So we've been driving past signs and trying to guess what they've said at 70 miles an hour. We can't see them.
Learn the names of towns and then.
Learn the names of towns.
It's another Sibris hobo check.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looked like in Critic.
Yeah. And then we think this is Ulan-Ude because it's got a hyphen in the middle, though we're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, hyphen, yeah. So we think that's Ulan-Ude, it's got a hyphen in the middle. When we get there, well, we're 20 kilometres from Yin. I think that's the right place. We'll find out soon. Yeah. That's everything.
Can't wait to have a shower.
Cannot wait.
I haven't showered since Kazakhstan.
Yeah. I've watched quite a bit, but...
And it's wet. I can't wait to be dry. I miss the deserts.
I did not miss the desert because there was dust everywhere. Literally, it got into every single thing.
But it was warm.
It was too warm. At least now you don't have to sit in the sweaty seat.
No, just a wet one.
At least it's not wet from my sweat.
But dry or whatever.
Anything else?
No. Mongolia is really weird.
No. We loved the 5 minutes we spent in Mongolia. It was very pretty.
But we are one of the first teams to complete the Russia Rally. This is going to be a fantastic extendment to that TV series.
Yeah. Also, as Nathan has pointed out, Siberia should definitely be recategorised as a rainforest because it definitely complies with both of the of being a rainforest. It's mostly rain and forest. And also just around being shit road. Well, it is the worst after Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. Well, we will see you at the finish line. Check that's off the internet.
Lovski. Oh, please don't be like this for 20 kilometers. Do you think they will have managed to negotiate to let cars in to Mongolia?
Yeah.
Do you think everyone will have checked their emails and Facebook before trying to get into Mongolia?
No.
Do you think the Norwegian team made it into Mongolia before the directive? Or do you think they're stuck in no man's land between Russia and China?
Who knows?
Do you think there are actually beers waiting for us?
Really better be.
Do you think Team Mustache are already there?
No.
Do you think you're driving into a tree?
Probably.
Do you think this is Sergei's final roll of the dice?
Or make sure we get that actually the right place and load. Come on, little micro.
Mm-hmm. 38 minutes or 29 kilometers to Hotel Altan.
38 minutes or how long?
29 kilometers.
Clear?
Yes. The next few kilometers are all orange, which means severe delays.
Yeah. I suspect that's a lot.
As well. How are you going to fix this leak? Because you don't know where it's going to have that.
I probably would. Where is the leak in the window?
No, I think it's through the. Yeah. It's going through this gap and that gap.
Oh, it's probably leaking in the bag as well. Or I cut it the window seat.
I think it's leaking here because this is the one where you hook it through.
Yeah, but I physically cut the window seat on the back.
So those ones aren't leaking. That I can see.
They not? Interesting. Maybe we're cut the window seal.
Stop leaking on me. What has been your favourite part of the rally so far?
That's maybe still, I think. Or Iran. round to Uzbekistan is probably the interesting bit. You?
I like Ashgabat just because it's mental.
Fucking insane.
People in around were nice. I'm glad they accepted us into ISIS. Can't wait to go home. Google that video. And then share it with all your friends. British military officer defects. Our government tells us nothing. What's been your least favourite part of the rally? So far?
Least favourite part? I don't know, the last 2,000 kilometres. Has been rather boring.
It's a good job you're not driving back this further, isn't it?
Oh shit!
Fuck you, Sergey. Just leave us be. I'd probably agree with the last 2,000 kilometres. Last night's driving was horrendous. The worst conditions.
You didn't nearly kill us.
Ever. You're fine.
What, you fucking drove off the road?
Well, that's Sergey again with his let's not put a turn marker.
I just gave the motorway a very sharp 90-degree turn and not signposted.
I've done that. I've counted at least 4 times I've done that.
Really?
That was the big fast one. There's the one, the Russian town before, where you just said keep going straight and went up to the bus station, because that was straight. Happened in Bulgaria at night. There was a car like blinding with the headlights coming out of a turn, and I ended up going down like someone's driveway at 90. We slept through it, so it was fine. And Kazakhstan came to some lights, and they went green, so I went straight, and I went across the town square.
Oh, yeah.
Pedestrians only. I was like, everything's like white marble. Oh, that's a nice statue. There's a big. Oh, this is a road. And then out the other side and away into the night. Good job we weren't driving through that town in the day.
Sorry?
It's a good job we didn't drive through that town in the day, elsewise. So it might have seen me.
You also would have seen the turn off. Probably not driven straight across the town square.
So they've put some maybes. Anything else before I end the podcast?
Oh, we're still on, are we?
Yeah. Are we good when you sleep, you know?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Richard?
Mr. Neil, anyway.
I don't know.
Any idea who Mr. Neil is?
Anyone at home knows, write in to Richard Stebbings at the parade.
No, I think I've done it from me.
Well, it's better that I do like the names in my sleep rather than try and give directions. while I'm driving. I'll just lean forward as if you're looking for something.
Anyway, so before we go, this is probably the last time some people may hear from me, because I'm going to be abandoned in it's going to fly home. So this may be the last time anyone ever hears my voice. So all I want to say is, I love you all, except for the ones I don't. You guys are bastards, and if I happen to die, I'm going to